This bout is scheduled for 5 rounds and is for the PFC Featherweight Championship. The fighters are in the cage and the officials are ready. Lubbock, Texas, it's time for this crowd to get loud! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a freestyle fighter holding a record of 18 wins and 11 defeats. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 144.1 pounds. Fighting out of Seminole, Texas by way of Lubbock, Texas. This is Luis Luna. And his opponent across the PFC cage, fighting out of the red corner. He is a freestyle fighter holding a record of 10 wins and 7 defeats. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing in at 144.8 pounds. Fighting out of Lexington, Kentucky by way of Riverdale, Georgia. He is the reigning and defending PFC Featherweight Champion, Chance City Boy Beck. Your referee in charge of the action, Jacob Montalvo.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Let's have a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times and follow my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, let's do it now. Good luck, gentlemen.
Here, the room is here for Luis Luna, but Chance Beck loves booze. He has told me before, I like showing up in a hometown and silencing a crowd. So let's see if he's able to do that here against the hometown favorite, Luis Luna, in our championship bout.
He did it last time with Cody Pfister.
And you can immediately see that length.
Oh, nice high kick. It misses, but gets the attention of Luis Luna. Nice jab from Luna.
Good opening half here. Both guys feeling each other out a little bit. Not too much crazy power, but some good volume so far. Luna goes for a big overhand takedown. Misses the overhand, gets the big takedown. Big side control here early in the round.
Yeah, let's see. Chance Beck has his feet on the cage. Let's see if he's going to try and push off that. Make some space, bring his knee through, or rather look to get up. It looks like he's trying to turn in and get the guard back.
He might be going for some sort of choke setup where he's wrapping around the head.
Yeah, he's trying to pass the elbow, almost like an arm triangle from bottom, but could just be to avoid the ground and pound.
Sure.
Yeah, reach up in that armpit, kind of frame that arm away. Use a little bit of that black belt magic to try to keep those elbows from hitting you. Because Luna in a good spot right here, but not able to do too much with it yet.
It's not really, doesn't seem to be looking for much ground and pound either, which is interesting.
Yeah, Chance gets the half guard back. If he could drive that left knee through like he's trying to now and bring it up,
Yep,
there's the
very
closed
nice.
guard.
And now he's in a good position for him.
Yeah.
Chance actually does have a very good closed guard.
Head on the cage typically makes things a little bit harder, but I think we'll probably see Chance angle off a little bit if he wants to stay here in the guard.
He looks like he's trying to set up that angle a little bit.
Yeah.
But Luna doing a good job, just a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, Chance getting his head off the cage a little bit more. Nice right hand. Oh,
Underneath for the arm
arm
bar.
bar. Back to the triangle. Luis Luna lands a good right hand. But that just shows the difference, right? And a lot of these guys closing the guard and just sitting there. Here's another armbar attempt by Chance Beck. He's active off his back.
And if
Luis Luna pulls it out, triangle.
And if nothing else, those will make him question being on top of him.
Absolutely.
Now we're back in the guard. Nice recovery there. Now, again, Luna doing a good job of touching, but nothing too crazy yet. Although Beck's going to need to show something or get up on top here because the round could start to slip away from him.
See if the ref will stand these two up if they're not active.
Yeah, but there's a lot more going on here.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah. Luna doing a really good job of keeping Beck from able to angle out, like you say. Every time he does, he recenters, gets his head over the top. There's some good ground and pound here to the ribs.
There's a little bit of that freedom of movement now that Chance isn't so cramped against the cage. You'll probably see him cut that angle for the armbar again. Yeah, there he is looking for it. When Luis Luna pulls his arm out from the armbar, you see Chance think about going to that triangle. And you know, as they get more tired and these movements get a little bit less perfect, I'd be curious to see if he gets closer and closer to that.
Yeah, he's framing that wrist and then swinging off to the armbar and then having that over triangle where he can throw his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, he keeps. But Luna just doing very good at staying right and centered, peppering enough that the ref's not looking to change them up. 1 minute left here in our first round, and has been a ground battle so far against the brown belt and the black belt. Yeah, I like those forearm elbows right there, just right into the cage.
There's an underhook from Chance Beck. See if maybe he tries to wrestle up off of it, loses it.
It's just a hard place to be with your head just right in the cage like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said earlier, it takes away that bridge, it takes away all that mobility and motion.
A lot of it.
Yeah, it looks like we might finish the round here. Not a ton of huge damage, but some good shots being landed by Luna.
Yeah, definitely round-winning blows. This ground and pound is the biggest damage.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Beck's too urgent to get up. He knows he's got 4 more rounds after this.
A rough first round for the champ. He gets back to his corner. We'll see how the adjustments are made between Luna and Beck's corners.
His face still looks all right. He hasn't taken too much damage.
Yeah, I think he kind of liked what he felt on bottom in the guard, even though he lost that round. He seemed very content to hang out there and keep attacking those submissions. Like he trusted his ability to find one of them over the course.
Very patient too. He knows he's got 4 more rounds, like you said, and he is the champ. He's been here before.
Sure.
He understands the longevity.
Chance Beck has been in a lot of wars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luis Luna did a great job, though. Threw that big overhand, made Chance pull off from it, and then fell right into the hips for the takedown. That was a good, clear 10-9 for him.
It'll be interesting to see if Luna goes immediately to that takedown overhand again.
Yeah, I think both of them would like it. I think Luna liked what he felt on top in the guard. I think Chance liked being there. So I think we'll see him get there pretty quickly. What are we waiting on him? Oh, there we go.
Little ring adjustment there, and we're back at it. Round 2 of this championship bout, our main event here at PFC 37.
Another
nice
left high kick
from Beck.
Beck much more early to start. Another good left high. Oh, to a wheel kick.
Just misses the wheel kick, but he's in a triangle.
Finds himself in right where he wants to be. He's hugging the leg so he can't get slammed. Luna finds his way out, but wow.
Fantastic from Luna. Fantastic from both of them, but really, really good for Luna to get out of there because he was deep in that attempt. Now Beck finds himself in a rough position and almost a modified cradle there.
But he's got that underhook on one side.
Yeah, he's looking to wrestle up. See if he can work towards the back maybe. Luna's got to be careful about punching with that right arm right now. He doesn't have an overhook, so if he throws that too much, Chance can come up to his side and escape. Right like that. He's got to be careful.
It's giving him a lot of space when he does that.
Yeah, I think he might want to work his head back to the cage here. I think Chance is a little bit too dangerous in the open mat to hang out in that guard.
Yeah, and you can see Chance already starting to work it up, and Luna doing exactly that, working him to the cage, pulling him into his corner.
But wow, how does that show how dangerous Beck can be? I mean, a spinning wheel kick into a fully locked triangle.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we find ourselves in this familiar position. Luna on top, head pressuring into the cage. Beck on bottom, looking to throw up his submissions or sweeps.
You can see that fighting since 2007 with Luis Luna. He's felt good grapplers before. kind of doing a great job of staying measured, small ground and pound, making sure to put his head on the fence. Didn't panic from inside the triangle.
Yes.
You can see the time he spent in this cage.
Yeah, 2 veterans. Nice short elbow there. Maybe one of the bigger damaging blows of the fight, honestly. And just a grueling fight. Luna dropping back down in for some more ground and pound. Beck throwing up
there's the
another
armbar.
armbar.
He angles off so well.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
rolled out to that nice underhook side. Oh, but he's got the opposite guard. Yeah.
He almost got up and then
I think this is probably good for Beck, though. I think a little bit more movement and making Luis Luna scramble with him might open up more opportunities. It looked like Luna's just doing such a good job of staying composed in the closed guard like this, keeping his head on the fence, being wary of the armbar.
Yeah, not taking risks. This is not the kind of guy you want to take big risks.
Yeah. Just landing steady ground and pound here on top from Luis Luna.
Yeah, now you can see him so really apply that volume. 2 minutes left here.
Yeah, you saw that difference with Pumi in the co-main event, though. Like, these punches are good from Luna, but when you drop those elbows like Pumi did with your body behind it, man, he won the fight off of that. Cut him open, fight's
Yes.
over.
Sure.
Yes.
Is this a triangle here?
Triangle
Is he
attempt
over
again.
one on?
Yep. Luna looks to be just ripping out of things very easily.
Yeah, be curious if we end up in the 4th, 5th round, how that might change. But so far, so good for him.
And with 1 minute and 29 seconds left in our second round, Beck finds himself in the same position as the first round, fighting off that back and throwing up submissions. Luna finding a lot more ground and pound here, though, and he's starting to turn it
those
on.
are heavier shots.
The crowd getting behind him, but Beck looking for that up kick, solidifying the guard
Yeah,
back.
it looked like the ref was taking a look, but I don't know. You know, they're good shots, but I think we can keep letting them work from there. I don't feel like Beck's in a position where he's struggling to intelligently defend himself, but they are great shots from Luna. As we close in on the second round, it looks like a bit of a repeat of the first, with Beck just landing a couple more shots on the feet before. Getting real close with a triangle or two, but Luna doing a great job of staying safe and causing damage on top.
And, you know, it seems that Luna would be very content to just stay here for the next 30 seconds. Keep scoring, posture up a couple times, get some big blows. Be careful with those elbows, though, because Cody Beck has been throwing up nonstop arm bars and triangles. Nonstop.
Looks like Chance will end round 2 in the same spot as round 1. I think it's another round for Luis Luna.
Yeah, and so this is where things start to really turn. Luna coming into the third round now with a 2-round lead. Can look to be a little bit more comfortable and choose his shots. It'd be surprising to see if he comes out really aggressive. Beck coming out a little bit stronger in that second round. No risk, no reward, but I'm, jumping and spinning stuff, percentage-wise, it's just so low. I always tell my guys, you can go for it, and if it lands, I'm going to cheer you on, and when it doesn't land, I'm going to tell you, I told you you shouldn't do dumb crap like that.
Right.
So, nonetheless, finds himself in a unfortunate position after that kick, and we'll see it right here. Falls, then he opens it. Look how that was, beautiful really
transition.
beautiful. Like, he had to really work for that, but Luna able to rip out, unfortunately.
Yeah, Luna spending about half of that minute break on his feet, just looking at Chance Beck, ready for round 3.
And here we are, ready for round 3. Both of our guys set, and will Beck be able to find the answer for the takedown and ground and pound from Luna?
Yeah, Beck taking the center, controlling a little bit, working behind the lead hand. Luis Luna just kind of trying to read and stay tight defensively, starting to come forward. Flicks up his own high kick. Sweeps out the leg. That was beautiful.
After the overhand.
So Dayashi Barai, a little foot sweep right there from the feet.
And here we are again, and unfortunately for Beck, this has not been a good position for him.
But he's looking to get up this time.
Yeah, and he's moving towards that guillotine. It does feel like
but
deja
Luna's
vu.
smothering him.
And there he goes back down.
And with 4 minutes left in the very third round, going into these championship rounds, Beck again finds himself at the bottom of this ground and pound from Luna.
You're too strong for us. Ain't got shit for you.
And you know, I know a lot of people want to watch Luna just open up and go crazy, but he can't. Chance Beck is ready. He's already angled off. He's
well, every time he
there.
gets that extension, he's going to go for a submission. And that's tough to do, you know, because you're going to try to open up, give him ground and pound, but then your arm's out there, and it's, you know,
no,
it's
Luna's
risky.
doing exactly what he needs to do to continue to win this fight. Slow and steady ground and pound. Look for your opportunities to pass. Unfortunately, Chance Beck is in the situation where he's now forced to work and move. A couple more big shots. And seeing that pace slow a little bit on the bottom.
Yeah, he's seeming much more content to stay down there.
Well, and with Luna not able to do real big power damage, sometimes there's not a big incentive to get out. Sometimes that big shot will make you...
And it gives you the room to get up, too.
Correct.
So it's neither of them want to make a big mistake, so they aren't moving much. It's little centimeters.
Yeah, Luna's really doing everything right here. He's the one dictating
100%.
this position. Nice step over there.
Yeah, Luis seems to be a little bit more like physically imposing too. You know, he's a little bit shorter, he's a little bit stockier, and it looks like he's kind of using it to his advantage here, keeping everything nice and tight and just kind of crowding Chance Beck on the ground. Chance getting these double underhooks. I'd like to see him work towards maybe getting to a hip and taking the back from here, extending Luis Luna a little bit, but again, it's so difficult when you're on the cage and you're so sweaty like this.
Yeah, that's another factor that really weighs in. You know, the first couple rounds, it's easier to do submissions in jiu-jitsu sometimes. Big pass, big force into mount. Luna looking for this very strong position, holding mount right on Beck. Beck fighting and turning, not quite to the back. Luna takes the back, hooks are in. Rear naked choke attack is on. Beck fighting the arm. Luna locks it in. He's down. Pulls it tight. Beck fights it off. Twisting as hard as he can.
Wow, Chance Beck is
fighting the cage.
Chance Beck with a 2-on-1 on that second choke. If he can keep that second arm from getting locked behind his head, he might be okay here.
He might reverse this position, guys, using the sweat and the scramble.
Sucking his left elbow
Chance Beck
He's
is going to
out.
find himself on top. And Luis Luna now finds himself on bottom.
And he wants him up.
Back on their feet. Beck says, this is where I want you, and he's going to need to throw.
Chance Beck with a
45
jab.
seconds left in the third round.
Luis Luna flicking up a high kick, a little bit out of range.
Beck's got to know that overhanded rush is coming. He's got to know. There it is. He frames it out. Looks for
Shows
the
the knee. Luna lands a huge jab, big right hand. Sets up the leg again.
That sweep is next level.
Oh, triangle.
Triangle.
Luna's out. Luna stays safe.
Luna posturing up so heavy with his chest there.
Beck is still dangerous. Even when you put him down and you think you've got a good position, he's shown us
No,
multiple
you can't sleep,
times.
and he's wrestling up on that single. 10 seconds left here in the round. Luna and Beck putting on the line here in this third round.
We go to round 4.
And the championship rounds begin. Luna and Beck, absolutely game-changing round for Beck. Not the greatest beginning, not a great shift of momentum through. About 3/4 through that round, able to get the reversal, able to get to his feet, able to at least get the momentum, not pushing him into the cage.
But big moments for him.
Yes, big moments. And he needs to ride these moments into the next round, because this is the moment he's going to need to put hands. He knows what Luis Luna wants to do. He wants that overhand, he wants that trip. And he's landing it.
How beautiful is that trip, man?
That
He's
really
sweeping
is
out the
beautiful.
foot from there.
So
Driving his
beautiful.
weight off of that leg with the overhand and then catching it while it's weightless and sweeping it out. Yeah. It's like textbook judo in an MMA context.
Super
It's
high level. Especially in space with a distance fighter like Beck. All right. Our main event living up to the hype, guys. Luna Beck putting on a show here in Lubbock. Nice shots from both guys. Beck being urged on by his corner. Big shots. Luna misses a kick. Overhand again. This time Luna trips.
Oh!
Big shot!
Oh my God! Be over! Chance Beck with a head kick! That's it! He's out! He's out! Oh my God! With the huge finish! With the Bravo win! Oh my God! By head kick! Oh my God! Out of nowhere! Oh my God! In a fight he was being dominated in.
Like I said, Chance Beck is dangerous everywhere, and he has big moments, and that was one of them.
Wow.
Folks.
Wow. That was crazy. Wow.
What a fight.
Chance Beck with the championship defense, well earned. Came from behind, 3 rounds down, and lands a huge head kick and jumps on Luis Luna to finish the fight. Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow. Chance Beck. Another huge upset in an opponent's hometown.
The crowd is booing him, and he does not care, and I wouldn't either.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Man, look at that. And look how he jumps on him right here, and he made sure. If he gives Luis Luna a second, Luis Luna is so tough. He's recovering, and he's going to try and finish this fight the same way it had been going. And
What
look at
a
this, 50 punches a second from Chance Beck to put the period on this statement right here and really make sure he gets the finish. Wow, and that's a tired Chance Beck. Him and Luis Luna put on a great fight. Luis Luna was clearly ahead on the scorecards, had mostly dominated the fight up until then.
And let's get the decision here.
That was beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jacob Montalvo calls a halt to this bout at 20 seconds in round number 4, declaring your winner by way of TKO, and still the PFC featherweight champion, Chance City Boy Beck.
Slot coming from Luis Luna. You find an incredible kick and then the volume to finish. Chance, congratulations, brother. How's that feel?
Oh, man, hey, hats off to Luis. I underestimated him. Yeah, I trained my ass off for this fight. I trained to go 5 rounds, but I didn't think it was going to go past the first. He fucking, damn, dude. Hats off to him because he's improved a lot since the past fights I've seen him in. So good job, Luis. I'm not easy to beat up like that, man. But that's where the training comes in, dude. I still had it in the 4th round, and the corner told me, he's like, it's time to bring the dog out. You done lost every round. So, hey, what do fighters do? We start fucking swinging for the fences, man. Yeah, that's all.
Well, hey, you did swing for the fences. That head kick landed. You followed up with a lot of volume. Coming through that finish, a big fight for our previous win. This takes a next catalyst. What's the next step for Chance Beck?
Man, just I'm gonna take a little break. I think you got my neck pretty good, but it's real stiff right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go see my family next week, and then I'm gonna wait probably for the next offer from Johnny. If he wants to meet me halfway, quit taking me out to enemy territory, because these people do not like me. Or I'll wait for a call either way.
Well, fantastic finish. Enemy territory is always rough. Anyone you'd like to thank, champ?
Always Harry Hunsucker, man. My brother, Ben Fowler, other brother, Will Davis. He kind of got dogged tonight. He got cheap shotted off the glove touch. But, you know, got to stay ready. Nick Bismack and Dill Mountain Proving Grounds Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu up in Utica, Michigan, man. That's where I spent the last part of my camp. And if it wouldn't have been for that, I wouldn't have had that gas tank to do that in the 4th fucking round after taking an ass whooping like that. So shout out to Nick and them. Shout out to Harry for keeping my head right. Shout out to Ben for fucking bringing that dog out again. And my wife for just making everything happen, take care of the kids while I train, man.
Congratulations. You're a PFC featherweight professional champ. Cody Beck.
Thank you.